What if I told you that every single word you speak is creating your reality right now? What if the reason your manifestations keep failing has nothing to do with your visualization or your journals, but everything to do with one simple thing you're doing wrong every single day? Florence Scovel Shinn discovered something that changed everything. She found the lost art of commanding the universe, not begging it. And today, I'm going to share with you her most powerful technique that turned paupers into millionaires and failures into success stories. Before we dive in, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments what country you're watching from. It's wonderful to see how far this wisdom is traveling. Now, I need to ask you something. How many times have you tried to manifest money? How many vision boards have you created? How many affirmations have you repeated until your throat was sore? And yet, here you are, still struggling, still hoping, still waiting for something to change. You're not alone. Millions of people are doing the exact same things, getting the exact same disappointing results. But here's what Florence Scovel Shinn understood that they don't. The problem isn't with the universe. The problem is that you've been asking like a beggar instead of commanding like a king. Listen to this. Shinn wrote that most people approach manifestation completely backwards. They say things like, "I hope I get money," or "I need money to come to me," or "Please, universe, send me abundance." Every single one of these statements is actually pushing money away from you. Here's why. Your subconscious mind is listening to every word you speak. It doesn't understand hope, need, or pleading. It only understands commands. When you say, "I need money," your subconscious hears, "I am in a state of needing money," and works tirelessly to keep you in exactly that state. When you say, "I hope for abundance," it creates more hoping, not more having. But Florence Scovel Shinn discovered the secret. She learned that your word is your wand, not your thoughts, not your feelings, your spoken words. Every time you open your mouth, you are either commanding prosperity or poverty into your life. If you're ready to embrace this truth, write, "I am ready to understand," in the comments below. Let me tell you about Sarah, one of Shinn's students. Sarah came to her with only $8 to her name. She was desperate, scared, and had tried everything. Vision boards, gratitude lists, meditation, you name it. Nothing worked. Shinn looked at her and said something that shocked her. She said, "Stop begging and start commanding." She taught Sarah to take those $8, hold them in her hands, and speak these exact words with absolute authority. Infinite Spirit opens the way for abundance. I am an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to me by divine right. Notice something crucial here. There's no hoping, no needing, no asking. It's a command. It's a declaration of what already is. Sarah did exactly as instructed. Within 1 week, through a series of events that seemed like pure coincidence, she received thousands of dollars. The money came from sources she never expected, through opportunities that appeared out of nowhere. This is the difference between commanding and begging. When you command, you align with spiritual law. When you beg, you work against it. Here's the deeper truth that most people miss. Shinn taught that you are not separate from the universe. You are not a victim hoping for scraps from a cosmic table. You are a co-creator with divine power flowing through you. Your words don't ask the universe for things. Your words command energy into form. She wrote that the subconscious is like a faithful servant. It doesn't question your commands. It doesn't judge them. It simply obeys them. If you command poverty through words like, "I can't afford this," or "money is tight," your faithful servant immediately goes to work creating more situations where you can't afford things and money is tight. But if you command abundance through words like, "Money flows to me easily," or "I always have more than enough," that same servant works just as faithfully to create abundance. If this is making sense to you, comment with, "The old way is gone." Now here's where most people stumble. They learn this principle and immediately start saying affirmations without understanding the crucial element that makes them work. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Shinn was very clear about this. She said you must speak with authority, as one giving orders to a servant, not as one hoping for a favor, but as one claiming what is rightfully yours. There's a massive difference in energy between "I hope I am abundant" and "I am abundant." The first carries the vibration of doubt and separation. The second carries the vibration of certainty and ownership. Your subconscious responds to vibration, not just words. Let me give you the exact technique that Shinn used with her students. This is what you're going to do tonight before you go to sleep. Stand in front of a mirror. Look directly into your own eyes. Take 3 deep breaths to center yourself. Now, with complete authority and conviction, speak these words aloud. I now command my good to come forth. Money flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. What is mine by divine right cannot be kept from me. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay, and I receive it now. Say this 3 times, each time with more conviction than the last. Feel the words resonating through your entire being. This is not a request. This is a royal decree. But here's the crucial part that separates success from failure. After you speak these words, you must act as if they are already true. This is what Shinn called acting your faith. If you've commanded money to flow to you, then you must behave like someone who expects money to flow. This doesn't mean spending money you don't have. It means opening your eyes to opportunities. It means saying yes to invitations that could lead to connections. It means being ready to receive in ways you haven't imagined. Shinn told the story of a woman who commanded the perfect job to come to her. The very next day, she felt an inexplicable urge to take a different route to the grocery store. She followed that impulse and ended up having a conversation with a stranger who offered her exactly the position she had been seeking. This is acting faith. This is following the leads that come after you command. Now, I need to prepare you for something. After you begin commanding instead of begging, there's often a period that Shinn called the darkest hour before dawn. This is when your old patterns of thinking will fight back. Doubt will creep in. Your logical mind will tell you this is nonsense. This is actually a sign that it's working. Your subconscious is being reprogrammed, and the old programming doesn't want to let go. When doubt arises, don't fight it. Simply return to your command. Speak your words of power again. Remind the universe and your subconscious who is in charge. To affirm your trust, write, "I trust the process" in the comments. Here's what begins to happen when you consistently command instead of beg. First, your inner state changes. You stop feeling desperate and start feeling expectant. You stop scanning for problems and start noticing opportunities. Second, your outer world begins to shift. People respond to you differently. Opportunities present themselves. Money begins flowing from directions you never anticipated. It's not magic. It's spiritual law in operation. Third, you realize something profound. You are not at the mercy of circumstances. You are not a victim of the economy, your background, or your current situation. You are a powerful co-creator, and your words are the tools of creation. This is the transformation that Florence Scovel Shinn witnessed in thousands of her students. They went from feeling powerless to feeling empowered, from feeling separate to feeling connected, from begging to commanding. And their external reality transformed to match their internal authority. But remember this isn't about forcing the universe to give you what you want. This is about aligning with what is already yours by divine right. Shinn taught that everything you need already exists. Your job isn't to create it. Your job is to command it into manifestation through the power of your spoken word. Your word is your wand. Use it wisely. Use it powerfully. Use it with the full authority of who you really are. If this message awakened something within you, please like this video to help it reach others who need to hear this truth. Share it with someone who is ready to stop begging and start commanding. And subscribe to continue on this journey of unlocking your true creative power. Remember, you are not here to hope for crumbs. You are here to claim your inheritance. Your words have power. Use them.